Good evening. You're listening to Nocturnal FM, a place where other people's memories slowly become our own, and stories told in a quiet voice sometimes linger longer than screams. Tonight, I'm going to read a letter. This isn't a piece of fiction or an urban legend. It's someone's lived experience, stretched across years, almost an entire lifetime. A story about how one small, seemingly harmless moment can follow you from childhood into adulthood, never quite letting go. Listen carefully. I'm pretty sure I was 6 years old the first time I received a birthday card in the mail. I don't remember the exact age. What I do remember is the kitchen table, a bowl of cereal slowly turning soggy in front of me, and my mom walking in holding a bright white envelope like it mattered. "Look at this," she said. "You got mail." When you're a kid, mail feels like something meant for adults. Bills, appointment reminders, coupons, not for you. So when she handed it to me, I felt oddly proud, like I just unlocked something new. My name was written on the front, just my first name. No last name, no return address. "Who's it from?" I asked. "Probably someone in the family," she said. "Someone being silly and forgetting the rest." She smiled when she said it, but it was the kind of smile that lingered just a second too long before tightening at the edges. I tore the envelope open. Inside was a generic birthday card, balloons, a cake, and written neatly in blue ink were two words: "Happy Birthday." No signature, no explanation. I turned the card toward my mom like she might find the answer printed somewhere else. She looked at it for a few seconds, then set it down on the counter. "See," she said, "someone loves you. Eat your cereal." That should have been the end of it, a strange but harmless childhood memory. But the next year, another envelope arrived, same white paper, same neat handwriting, same lack of a return address. Inside, once again, "Happy Birthday." After the third year in a row, my mom stopped calling it cute. I caught her one morning standing at the counter, holding the open card and staring at it. Her thumb traced over the letters, like she was trying to recognize the handwriting. Then she flipped the envelope over, as if something might suddenly appear on the back. "Who is it from?" I asked. She jumped like I'd startled her. "I told you," she said. "Probably someone in the family. Go get your shoes. We're heading to Nana's." After that, she stopped leaving the cards out. They still came, though, every year. Same day, same style, same handwriting. When I reached middle school, the messages started to change. One year, the card said, "Happy Birthday. I hope you get everything you asked for." Okay. A little odd, but nothing alarming. The next year, "Happy Birthday. I hope practice went well. I'm proud of you." My mom went very quiet that year. I had just started taking basketball seriously, staying late after school, games, parents in the stands yelling. The year after that, the card read, "Happy Birthday. Nice job making the team. You look strong out there." That was the first time the words made my stomach drop. "How do they know that?" I asked. My mom tried to brush it off, but her face betrayed her. "Maybe your coach," she said, "or another parent. Don't worry about it." But she did worry. I heard her on the phone that night. Not what she said, just how she said it. Tight. Controlled. The next day, she took the cards to the police station. When she came back, she looked frustrated instead of relieved. "They say there's nothing they can do," she told me. "No threats, no name, nothing to trace. They think it's a relative or some kid being weird." "You showed them the part about the team?" I asked. "I did. They said to come back if there are threats." The next year, the card went back to just "Happy Birthday." like whoever was sending them had decided to pull back. We moved when I was 13. New town, new house, new school. I remember standing in the driveway, staring at the brand new mailbox, thinking, they don't know where I live now. A few months later, on my birthday, there was an envelope waiting. Same white paper, same handwriting. Just my first name. My mom said maybe it had been forwarded from the old address. We both knew that didn't make sense. Inside, it said, "Happy birthday, new house, same you." That night, my mom installed extra locks. After that, the messages stayed simple again. Every year, exactly on time, same handwriting. Eventually, I got used to it. It became just another part of life. Like getting older, like the seasons changing. Once a year, a reminder would show up that someone out there knew exactly where I was. After college, I moved into a rundown 2-bedroom house. Thin walls, a door that stuck when it rained. It was the first place that felt truly mine. Old couch, second-hand TV, a bed frame I built myself and almost broke in the process. The cards still came. Somehow they always knew my address. When I was 23, I met my girlfriend. Her name doesn't matter. She works a normal job, remembers birthdays, brings snacks to movie nights, gets emotionally invested in TV shows. Normal things. Almost a year into dating, I finally told her about the cards. It came up because my birthday was approaching, and I joked about my mystery card arriving right on schedule. She didn't laugh. "How many years?" she asked. "Since I was 6, I said. "And you don't know who sends them?" "No. And they always find you, even when you move." "Yeah." She told me that wasn't normal, that it sounded like someone tracking me. I brushed it off. No threats, just birthday wishes. A few days later, she sent me a link to a doorbell camera and said she'd split the cost. I agreed. For a while, it was just a way to see deliveries and neighbors walking by. Then, about a week before my birthday, things started showing up. First, food, my favorite takeout, paid for online, no name. Then a small box with a cheap stuffed dog inside, no receipt. Then flowers, expensive ones, with a card that read, "It's here, can't wait." No signature. Then another package. Inside was a birthday card, the same kind as always. 3 words written inside. Counting down, now. And that night, one more box arrived. Inside was my spare key, the one I kept under the mat. A note was taped to the lid. "I don't need this anymore. Happy birthday week." I called the police. Now I'm sitting in the station lobby. Plastic chairs. 2 bright lights. A TV playing silently in the corner. My phone buzzes. A notification from my doorbell camera. Motion detected at your front door. On the screen, a man stands on my porch with his back to the camera. He's large, broad shoulders stretching his jacket, hood up, standing perfectly still. I can hear him breathing, slow, calm. "You're being quiet today," he says. "I know you're there." "You know what day it is," he continues. "My favorite day." He knocks 3 times, slow, heavy. "Open the door," he says. "It's time to celebrate." He's still waiting, and I'm only writing this letter to try to put everything in order in my head and to understand what I'm supposed to do next. You've been listening to Nocturnal FM. Sometimes the most frightening thing isn't what's outside the door. It's realizing someone has been walking beside you your entire life, unseen. Stay safe, and maybe check what's under your welcome mat. Good night.